Hello and welcome to Saki Tech. Welcome to the first installation of the C++ programming series called Introduction to C++. We will write our first program today. Now the purpose of this specific module is to prepare you guys for what's to come. As with anything, any project, before you start the project, you first need the tools to complete it. So we will download all the tools needed to write, build, and run a C++ program. After making sure we are up and running, we can then move into some real programming. Don't worry though, we will still program a little bit in this module today. So you need two tools to write and build a C++ program. You need a text editor and you need a compiler. A text editor could be something as simple as Notepad. A compiler is way more complicated, but you don't have to worry about the intricacies of a compiler. You need the text editor to type in the code and the compiler to build and execute your code. So we will be downloading an all-in-one package to perform both of these functions. These all-in-one packages are known as IDEs, Integrated Development Environments. They come pre-packaged with the text editor and a compiler and a bunch of other add-ons. IDEs are everything you need for this course and are available to download for free. The one we will be using is called CodeBlocks. So let's go download and install it and code a test program to make sure everything works. Alright, so let's go to the website and download CodeBlocks. So the website is CodeBlocks.org. Okay, so once you're there, click Downloads. Go to Download the Binary Release, and then go to Windows section. And remember, you can download this CodeBlocks for Linux or for Mac if you so desire, and you can follow this tutorial no problem. Well, I have a Windows machine, so I'm going to use my Windows machine, the Windows version. So here, when you come to the options to download CodeBlocks, make sure you get this specific file. It's the bigger one, and it's the one that does not say user. Okay, so you got to download the CodeBlocks-12.11 mingw setup.exe. Okay, so let's any one of these links will work. Give it a couple seconds before it's ready to download. Okay. So the download is starting right now. Okay, so once the download is complete, just go ahead and open that executable file. Now let's minimize all this stuff. Okay, so that's the CodeBlocks installation. So as this comes up, just follow my instructions. Click Next, click I agree, and then do all the default installation files. And you have some options here, but you just want to forget about those. Just do full. Okay, and click Next, click Install. It's asking you, do you want to run CodeBlocks right now? Just say no to that for now. Click Next, click Finish. Okay, so let's launch our CodeBlocks application right here. And there we go. This is our IDE. Now on the left side right here, you're going to see Projects. Under Projects, you're going to see Workspace. All the programs we are going to build are going to go right down here. So let's build our first project. Okay, so click File, New, Project. Okay, and we're going to be using a console application. A console application is kind of like a command prompt. So let me show you what it looks like. So this is what the console application is going to look like. Every time we code a C++ program and then we run it, this is what you're going to see. A black console screen with text in the background. Okay, so click console application, and this is the only place we'll probably be going every time we start a new project. So click go. Here just click next. Make sure you choose the language, the programming language as C++. Click next, and then give your project a title. Ours is going to be Hello World. That is the famous program that everybody uses the very first time. Okay, the folder it's going to go in is going to be C projects, and you can change this to whatever you desire. And just make sure you don't use any spaces. Make sure you put your code in folder names that have no spaces, and the file name has no spaces. Just use underscore instead of spaces. So this is the project file name, and this is where the project is going to be stored. Okay, so click next. So a project with the same name already exists. Are you sure you want to override? You're not going to see this. I see this because I already did one run. So just click. I'm going to click yes. And I'm going to click finish. Project file already exists. Do you want to overwrite that? Yes. Yes. Okay, you're not going to see any of those pop-ups. You're going to see this directly. So here's your workspace. There's your project. There is all the sources relating to your project. And if you click plus, you'll the main CPP. Double click that, and it pre-populates with an existing program. This is the Hello World program. Just remember, the whole point of this first introduction to C++ module was to make sure we have all the tools we need to start programming. So right now we have all the tools. Let's make sure they work. So what you want to do after you type in a program, you click build and click build. This compiles the program, and if you look at the bottom window here, it tells you there were no errors, there were no warnings after the compilation process went through. So that means this program is good to go. Okay, so let's go back to build and click run, and look at what we see. Your first program, it says Hello World. Okay, and just ignore these for now. This is just extra output that we don't need. We did not program this part. We only programmed Hello World. So let's exit out of this. Okay, and this is what was printed on the screen. So before I bring this tutorial to end, I just want you to see this. Ignore these for now. We're going to go over these in the next module. But if you look at this cout, this is an output statement. So what it does is it prints onto the screen what you put in between these two quotation marks. So if I said hello world, hello, and save this file, okay, and rebuild the whole thing, and rerun the whole thing, you're gonna see hello world, hello. Okay, so everything here, just remember, this is all the syntax of the language. It's unchangeable. The only thing that can be changed is the string that you're putting on the screen. Anyway, let us end this module. This module was to make sure we have everything up and running. In the next module, we're going to start learning about programming. Okay, and just for an exercise for you guys, why don't you go ahead and change this to something that you want to see on the screen and do a build and run. Before you do a build and run, make sure you save the project. Alright, thank you for watching this episode, guys. Subscribe to my channel for the for more videos to come, and click the like button if you like this video, and I'll see you in the next module.